These two shower valves are part of the 7075 series shower valve assemblies. This particular valve here is a 7075S, and this one right here is a 7075. The S designation for this one refers to the strainer assembly, hence the -S that you will find on this part. What we'll be working with today is the 7075 to demonstrate a basic rebuild, and then we will come back to this valve to look at the strainer assembly. The 7075 shower valve has 5 screws that will need to be removed out of the front cover. We're going to remove these screws. And to back these screws out completely until they're no longer holding into the main body. We will set this aside for later. The next we have is our front cover to body gasket. I'm going to remove this gasket here. Our next portion is our retaining ring. I'm going to carefully remove this retaining ring. We then have our shower valve flapper and the spring. When completely broken down, these components all will be replaced in the rebuild. So what we're going to do is we'll make sure our body is prepped and ready. We're going to make sure that our seat on our shower valve body is clear, it's clean, does not have any nicks, cuts, or abrasions in it that would keep it from sealing properly. We'll make sure the rest of our body is free of debris, and then if that is all good, we can then start with our rebuild. We will first need to insert our spring into our orifice there. It should snap and hold in place. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to install our flapper, and we're going to hold that in place while we install our retaining ring. Our retaining ring should snap into place completely. We can reach in and test our flapper to make sure it's operating correctly. We will then install our gasket. Our gasket actually designates and says the word top right here. Make sure that is facing up, that our gasket is a new and clean gasket. We recommend this is replaced with every rebuild, or any time the front face is removed. Make sure that is mated and sealed, and then we can reinstall our front cover. Make sure that we're all snugged up, and then we can install our last and final screw. With that done, our shower valve is complete. We should be able to freely operate the shower valve flapper, and our shower valve is ready to go back in.
we're going to look and return back to the 7075S series. We're going to look at the strainer assembly. What we're going to do is we're going to untwist the strainer assembly. Inside we have a fine mesh stainless steel screen. Our water enters in through this, comes up through the center orifice, then bleeds out to the outer ring, which then feeds the shower valve. When looking at this strainer, if you have one of these, all your debris will be trapped in the inside. Basically, cleaning this is as simple as running water across it into the sink and cleaning out the strainer, making sure there is none inside, no debris on the inside, and returning this to place. When installing this, please make sure it's not cross-threaded. It's just as simple as snugging up by hand. You never need to put channel locks on this. This concludes the Icon Systems 7075S and 7075 shower valve product orientation and rebuild.